All right, hello wine drinking people. We're back with more of what I had to drink yesterday, or in this case, sometime this week. Well, we had the folks from Metro stop in, and we like to get as close to the source as we possibly can. And these guys, one of the biggest players in Bordeaux. They're Negociant, and they've got thousands and thousands of cases of Bordeaux in their warehouse. And unfortunately, guys, we don't sell a lot of $10 wine here at the Wine Watch. It's not the focus of what we do. It takes too long for the money to pile up selling $10 wines. And most of them are not things that I want to take home and drink also. I mean, for me, Bordeaux starts at, Côte de Castillon. It's rare that I have a AC Bordeaux in the store, or even Bordeaux Superior for that matter. You can get, for the next step up for a few dollars more in Bordeaux, far superior wines in my opinion. All right, well, the first wine we had was a Sauvignon from Bordeaux, which is essentially Sauvignon Blanc, and this was a great little value, for $14.25, 2009. A great vintage in Bordeaux, and a nice greased green grass kind of note to the aroma here with some grapefruit citrus, notes of fresh pale hay-like mineral, 100% Sauvignon Blanc. Sometimes they blend it with a little Semillon and a little Muscadet here. Very fresh and bright style with a nice zesty finish. One of the things I love about Sauvignon Blanc is that, tongue salivating factor you get there, and a little bit of that green kind of herb peppercorn note showing on the finish. But a wine with some varietal character and with some regional character at under $15 from Bordeaux in the white department. A really nice little wine. Next up, Henry Brocard Sauvignon Blanc, Vin de Pays de Loire. I didn't know this was an appellation, Vin de Pays de Loire. Well, I guess it's from Sancerre, but the story these guys told me was there's only so much wine that they're allowed to legally call Sancerre. So if you own vineyards, even though if they're in Sancerre, I guess, you could potentially not be able to call it Sancerre. That supposedly is the case with this wine. Anyways, regardless, this is a really nice little wine. It had that lovely Loire kind of character to it too. Some, in addition to that, a little hint of green peppercorn grassiness, you get also that chalky kind of stony minerality, some tropical fruit, some mango, some passion fruit, not sweet like you get in New Zealand, but still has that tropical nature to it. Really nice complexity on the nose here, and a really nice dry fresh wine on the palate as well. Lovely grapefruit citrus, and again leaves the tongue salivating for food. Making me hungry just talking about it. A little salty note there too. Really nice fresh wine. All right, next up the 2005 Thunevin Presidential Bordeaux. Yes, sir. Mr. Thunevin. He owns several wine stores in Saint-Emilion, in addition to several chateaus. This is a nice little wine, but just because it's got Thunevin's name on it doesn't make it worth $15 in my bit. All right, it's not Chateau Valandrode, his most famous property. And, a little bit of fresh earth and black pepper spice to the currant and black cherry fruit. Simple and pleasant. Probably a Merlot-based wine, but we don't know because there's no information on the label. But light and simple, and like I said, man, for $15, I could sell you a Côte de Castillon that to me has got more character and a little more depth and complexity than this wine. All right, but still good. I would use it to cook with or something like that. And Saint Maurice, Côte de Rhône, Les Coteaux. And, Côte de Rhône, to me, the greatest value in $10 wines coming out of France. This wine's $15. So, I'm getting to see a story here with these. Maybe just a touch over what we'd like to pay for this stuff. A touch of garrigue and black pepper spice to the fresh berry pie-like fruit. Albeit a bit light, really, fresh and a pleasant Côte de Rhône here. 2007, a great vintage. Some of that floral nuance that you get from that garrigue quality from the Rhône in this wine on the finish. A good little wine at $15. And, like I said, we just, Jean-Luc Colombo's Côte de Rhône is, equally as good, if not better, for 10. That's the only problem with these wines. Competition, folks. All right, next up, we've got some wine from a company called Small Vineyards. Can you guess what these wines are going to be from?